Did you know there are specific points on your body that can boost blood flow and improve erections without relying on pills or surgery? Most men over 50 have never been told this, yet these simple pressure points can make a world of difference when practiced consistently. In the next few minutes, I'll walk you through 5 powerful techniques that I've seen transform men's confidence and intimacy naturally. Let me ask you, have you ever felt frustrated that your body doesn't respond the way it used to, even though you still feel young at heart? Share your experience in the comments below, because you're not alone. Thousands of men are quietly searching for natural, science-backed ways to restore vitality, and I want to show you exactly how you can do that safely and effectively. I want you to know this. Struggling with erections after 50 doesn't mean you're broken or less of a man. It simply means your body is changing, and now you need to work with it instead of against it. The good news is that your body has built-in switches, pressure points, that can help optimize circulation, calm the nervous system, and reawaken performance if you know how to use them. I'll guide you step by step, but before we dive into the pressure points, let me share a quick story. Years ago, one of my patients came to me embarrassed, thinking his only option was medication. When I taught him these natural methods, he was shocked at how quickly his body responded with consistent practice. That's when I knew I had to share this more widely, because every man deserves to feel strong and confident. Now let's start with the first pressure point. Just below your navel, about 2 finger widths down, there's an area known in traditional medicine as the Sea of Energy. Gently massaging this spot for a few minutes a day can stimulate blood flow to the pelvic region. Many men describe feeling a warm sensation after consistent practice, a clear sign that circulation is improving where it matters most. The second point is found on the inner thighs, about a hand's width above the knee. If you press into this area, you'll often notice it feels tender, which is a sign of tightness and restricted blood flow. By releasing this tension with gentle circular pressure, you help open the pathways that lead directly to stronger and longer-lasting erections. Think of it as removing roadblocks so energy and blood can flow freely again. The third point is located on the lower back, just above the hips. This area is often neglected, yet it plays a crucial role in both circulation and nerve function. When men sit for hours every day, these muscles tighten and limit blood supply to the pelvis. By massaging and pressing this region daily, you support not only your spine, but also the deep blood vessels that feed your sexual organs. The fourth point may surprise you. It's in your feet. Specifically, the arch of the foot, which connects to nerves and blood vessels tied to reproductive health. When you press firmly into this area, you stimulate a chain of responses that promote relaxation and improved circulation. It's fascinating how something so simple can have such a powerful effect on your overall vitality. Finally, the fifth pressure point is right at the base of your skull where your neck meets your head. You might wonder, what does this have to do with erections? The truth is, this spot helps calm stress and balance your nervous system. Since stress is one of the biggest enemies of performance after 50, activating this point daily helps your body relax, which in turn supports stronger, more reliable erections. Now, let's pause for a moment. Have you ever noticed that when you're stressed, your performance suffers, no matter how much desire you feel? That's your nervous system at work, blocking blood flow and keeping you from enjoying intimacy. By learning to release that stress through these pressure points, you reclaim control over both your mind and your body. Remember, these techniques aren't quick fixes. They're daily practices that train your body to respond naturally again. Just like exercising your muscles, stimulating these points improves strength and resilience over time. The men who benefit the most are those who stay consistent, even if they only spend 5 to 10 minutes a day doing it. Part of what makes this approach powerful is that it's safe, drug-free, and something you can do on your own. You're not dependent on a prescription, and you don't have to worry about side effects. All you need is your own 2 hands and a willingness to care for your body in a new way. That's empowering, isn't it? Let's move into part 2, where I'll show you how to integrate these pressure points into your daily routine. Start by choosing a time of day when you're relaxed, maybe right after a shower or before bed. This not only makes it easier to stay consistent, but also builds a sense of ritual, which signals to your brain that you're prioritizing your health and intimacy. Begin with the sea of energy point below the navel. Apply gentle pressure for 1-2 minutes while breathing deeply. Imagine sending energy and warmth into your pelvic area. This visualization isn't just mental, it reinforces the physical process of opening blood vessels and improving circulation. Many men notice improved sensitivity and warmth in this area after a few weeks. Next, shift to the inner thigh points. Use your thumb or fingers to press in small circles, slowly working up toward the groin. If you find a spot that feels tight or sore, pause there and hold the pressure until it begins to release. This practice not only enhances blood flow, but also reduces stiffness from long periods of sitting, which many men over 50 struggle with. From there, move to your lower back. You can do this by standing against a wall and placing a tennis ball or massage ball behind you, pressing into the muscles just above the hips. Roll gently side to side until you feel the tension ease. This relieves strain in your lower spine and helps nourish the deep vessels connected to erectile function. Don't forget the arches of your feet. Sit comfortably, take one foot in your hand, and press into the arch with your thumb. Apply firm but comfortable pressure, holding each spot for a few seconds before moving along the arch. Not only does this promote blood flow, but it also feels surprisingly relaxing after a long day on your feet. Finally, spend a minute on the base of your skull. Use your fingertips to press gently into the hollow just beneath the occipital bone. Breathe deeply as you do this, and let the tension in your neck melt away. You may even feel a wave of calm spreading through your body, which is exactly what you want for improved performance. Now here's something important to remember. Your sexual health is deeply connected to your overall health. When you practice these points, you're not just improving erections, you're also lowering stress, boosting circulation, and supporting your heart and brain. This is whole body medicine, and that's why it works so well when practiced consistently. Let me ask you, would you be willing to commit 5 minutes a day to reclaiming your confidence and vitality? If so, drop a yes in the comments. Sometimes, making a public commitment, even in a YouTube comment, is the first step toward lasting change. And you'll see you're not alone, because many men your age are on this same journey. Part 3 is about mindset, because no technique will work if you're constantly doubting yourself or carrying shame. I want you to release the idea that aging means the end of intimacy. That is a myth. In reality, many men in their 60s and 70s enjoy deeply satisfying intimacy because they've taken care of their health and learned how to work with their bodies. Think about it. Your body has carried you through decades of work, stress, and responsibility. It deserves a little care and attention now, doesn't it? By practicing these pressure points, you're not just fixing a problem, you're honoring yourself. You're telling your body, I still believe in you, and I'm willing to invest in you. Of course, I also encourage you to take care of the basics. Eat whole foods, stay active, manage stress, and sleep well. These are the foundations of strong erections at any age. The pressure points are simply a powerful addition, helping your body perform at its best. When you combine them with healthy living, the results can be remarkable. One of the most inspiring moments for me as a doctor is when a man comes back after a few months and says, I feel like myself again. The light in his eyes, the confidence in his voice, that's what keeps me passionate about this work. And I want you to experience that same transformation because you deserve it. So let me close with this. You don't have to accept decline as inevitable. You have more control than you realize, and your body is far more capable than you give it credit for. With 5 simple pressure points, a few minutes a day, and a belief in your ability to change, you can reclaim your vitality and intimacy naturally. If you found this guide helpful, share it with someone who might benefit. And make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next video where I'll dive deeper into natural methods for men's health after 50. Remember, your best years are not behind you. They're right here, waiting for you to step into them with confidence.